Good evening and welcome to Conversations with Segun. Thank you, everyone for joining. I can see those who have joined already. My name is Segun Manuel, and we are live on Conversations with Segun. It's another Tuesday night. Every Tuesday night is our night of meeting. Is our ritual night. Is our like John Obidi said on the first episode of this year. Is our night where we take our usual Dara Prim that we take. Let me welcome everybody who's here. Napoleon Osiaho. I see you. Welcome, brother. How are you? How's Baraka today? I know you are somewhere around there. Also, MATLAB Tutors. Hey, welcome. How are you? It says Boza. Trik Boza. Boza for you too. All right. So everyone who have joined, who are watching right now, I'd like you to quickly go and share this stream. Let's get more people to join. Share this video with your contacts. Share it. Let them know that we're going to have a nice time here tonight. I have a digital currency marketer, a crypto investor and trader, one of the best around. He's here with me tonight. He's going to be talking about how we can set our goals, but also he's going to be talking to us about digital currency and cryptocurrency and what we need to do going forward. We all heard that Tesla has taken over, and if Tesla is taking over even without taking the market fully, is already leading the world market of the biggest billionaires in the world. That's Elon Musk now. It means that so much is going on in that space, and so I wanted us to share around there and let's know what to do and take steps ahead of time. MATLAB Tutor says we are here to take our share of the experience and skills. Thank you, welcome. All right, do go share this contact, go share this stream with your contact. Precious Olisa, thank you, brother. How are you? Welcome. I know you are somewhere, I think in Asaba or Abraka, one of the two is where you are. MATLAB Tutor says let's do crypto. Tesla on the beat. Yes, our guest today is not just going to talk about goal setting, but it's also going to talk about cryptocurrencies, digital currencies, and what we need to know. His name is Dr. Talle Davidson Amedu. He's one of Africa's leading crypto traders and crypto teachers. And so I've got him to be here today so that he could share with us some things that we need to do. Many of us don't know about this stuff. We just assume when we hear Bitcoin, which is one of the cryptocurrencies they have, we just assume that Bitcoin is synonymous with Yahoo Boys. No, it's not true. From what I've been told, it's not true. So it's digital currency. There's a lot we're going to learn around that space. I don't know much about it, but I see some of the biggest guys in the world already using it. The Gary V's, the Elon Musk, they're already going Bitcoin and amassing as much as they can. So we must not miss that. We must also look at the possibilities that lie in that area. I come from Warri, and in Warri they say, what do you look on eye and your mates say the past you. So we're not going to look at this and remove our eyes. We will grab whatever is in there, legit and legally grab what needs to be grabbed in there and make a headway. All right, so everybody who's joining, can you hear me? If you can hear me, let me hear. Put a comment in the comment section that you can hear me. Let me know that you are here. And I also like to know where you are watching us from. Okay, if you can hear me, let me see it in the comment section that you can hear me loud and clear. I got a few persons on watching already. My guest is almost here. Let me know you can hear me. Let me see it in the comment section that you can hear me. And let me also know where you're watching from. I've got Napoleon here already. MATLAB Tutors is here. Precious Olisa is here. And a few others who are here already who have not seen their comments. So if you are watching me and you can hear me, put it in the comment section. Say, I can hear you. I also want you to share this stream to your contact. There's a link. There's a button below where you're watching now that says share this media. So do share it to your contact. Agape Media, welcome. Agape Media says, I can hear you, sir. Welcome, Agape Media. My guest is already in the green room. I can see him already. He's here. Daniel Odigye says, good evening all. Welcome, Daniel. Napoleon says, I can hear you, sir. Fantastic. Matthew Jonathan says, I'm watching from Kaduna. Fantastic. That's so good. good to have you from Kaduna. I have a lot of people watching today. I'm sure my guest is able to drag all of these people in here today. Agape Media says I'm watching from Warri. All right. Fresh Prince, Okudili Uzoigwe. Fresh Prince here. I can hear you. All right. Welcome, Fresh Prince. Precious Odise says, yes, loud and clear from Abraka. Good to know you can hear me. I can hear you from Lagos. Fantastic. Daniel says he's watching from Warri. All right. My guest is already in the studio. And like I said, we're looking at goal setting for the new year. But we're also going to be looking at digital currencies, how we can benefit from it, what it is in the first place, and how we can benefit from it. Dr. Talle Davidson Amedu is one of Africa's leading crypto marketers and trainers. He's a trader, he's a trainer, he's one of the guys I know when it comes to, he's been in it consistent for a long time, and he's already here in the studio. I'm bringing him right here. Let's welcome Dr. Talle. Dr.
Hi,
Talle, how are
Mr.
you
Segun.
today?
I'm great. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today?
I'm very well. Good to have you here. Where are you presently?
Thank you for having
Lagos,
me.
Abuja, or London, or Dubai?
Well, currently I'm in the city of Lagos.
Fantastic.
I'm in Lagos City. Yes, sir. Good to be here.
Good to have you here. I've always wanted to have you around. I wanted you to come and talk about crypto, digital currencies and all. And finally, you are here. It took us a while to get this to happen, but now you are here. So first things first, who is Dr. Talle? Let the audience meet you.
Okay, first of all, thank you so very much for the privilege and the opportunity to be on your show. This is a fantastic platform that you've erected, and I do celebrate all that you represent. So about Dr. Talle, I am first a multi-potentialite. It means that I'm multi-talented, I'm multi-gifted, and multi-passionate. So for anyone who's going to be seeing the business side of me today, don't be surprised when you see another dimension of me tomorrow. So I've not lost focus. That's my person, and that's what I'm about. So I'm first a multi-potentialite, but for the purpose of this conversation, I am a blockchain product analyst and also a cryptocurrency senior trader at Crypto Elite Club.
Fantastic. Senior. When I hear senior, it shows that this guy is not beans, it's not just there. So that's and I've known you for a while, and I've known you to be consistent with this crypto business. When this whole blockchain Bitcoin thing came out, people looked at it and they were like, what's this? It's going to fade away. It's a fad, it's a passing phase and all, but you stuck with it from the beginning up until now. So just to make sure that the audience gets this clear and know what cryptocurrency is about, I'm going to be playing a short video. So everybody watching, please don't go away. Listen, myself and Talle, we are right here, but we're going to be watching this video together. I'll be taking your comments and putting them on the screen while we are watching this video. When we finish watching this video, we'll come back and Dr. Talle, senior, what do you call it now? Senior, I like the senior part. Senior
crypto analyst.
Senior crypto analyst will be joining us and talking more about how to set our goals for the new year and also what digital currencies we can begin to look at. Hold on.
Blockchain and banking. Blockchain is taking over the world by storm. It will disrupt and revolutionize many financial banking institutions. Blockchain technology can be considered a mathematical model for processing, securing, and finalizing transactions in the form of cryptocurrencies. Like traditional banks, where trillions of transactions are being processed every day, which is the reason why it will disrupt the financial industry. How does it work? The process of blockchain is quite simple. Let's say you make a bet with someone, whether Real Madrid or Spain will win the World Cup, where each of you pick a team. Blockchain allows a smart contract to initiate running on blockchain. Each party would send $100. The smart contract would hold the $200 safe until a winner has been determined. the smart contract would automatically transfer the entire amount to the winner. Once the smart contract is running on blockchain, it can't be changed or stopped. No intermediary or third party to pay, except a little bit of gas for the transaction. As of now, over 60% of financial institutions are planning to use blockchain technology for international money transfers, 23% for security clearing and settlement, and over 20% for KYC, Know Your Customer, regulations and services for anti-money laundering. 3 key factors of blockchain technology that is responsible to disrupt the banking industry, irrespective of providing a decentralized platform for secure transaction are: 1. Transactions are extremely fast. 2. Processing fees are minimal. And 3. Recorded data is immutable. Whether in finance or personal banking, the wait times depend on deposits are often long and frustrating. It typically takes 2 to 6 business days to process, whereas using blockchain technology, the same can be achieved in about 10 seconds or less. Every year, $150 to $300 trillion of transactions are made across the globe, with an average transaction fee of 10%. It takes about 2 to 6 business days to transfer the money. Financial institutions are spending up to $500 million just to keep up with KYC regulations. With blockchain technology, transactions can be made within seconds, and for pennies on the dollar. It will remove the customer identification cost as on a distributed ledger. Confirmations are done effectively by everyone on the network. Thus, it will eliminate intermediaries and toll extraction in the process. In conclusion, blockchain technology will not only have the potential to speed up the transactions drastically, locally, and across the globe, but also save banks millions of dollars. These are some of the reasons why banks around the world are currently investing in blockchain. Various banks are seeking patents for blockchain. A number of banks like Citibank, Bank of New York Mellon, Goldman Sachs, and JP Morgan Chase have introduced their own cryptocurrency. These banks are investing for their future, and so should you. We are T3SV, Tier 3, Silicon Valley, investing into the future for our future. For more information, contact us at hello.
All right, so I think that video was able to explain some basics about cryptocurrency, blockchain, and what we need to know. So let me find out those that are still here. Are you still here, guys? Dr. Talle is here. Are you still here, those watching? All right, so Dr. Talle, we've seen that video, and
Yes.
it shares a little light. But before we go into talking about it, what would be your key for goal setting for the new year? What was your key to setting your goals for 2021?
Okay, one of the most profound things that that has helped me over the years is learning how to sell the right goals. And if I'm to share that in one word, I'll use amplify what you do or what you're already doing. So one question that you should be asking yourself in line with setting goals for this year, because it's a new decade and we're looking towards, breaking new heights, crushing new milestones. So one very quick question you should be asking is, what are the things that I can do differently within my industry, as regards what I've been doing, that will help me access bigger platforms, that will help me reach more people, that will help me affect more lives? How can I leverage on tools and new information to amplify what I'm already doing, to amplify what I'm already good at? All right, so that is one way to help you set perspective towards creating an actionable plan that will help you gravitate towards your goals faster. Yes,
So
that's
you're
a
talking
great way.
about multiplying whatever it is you're doing before now,
Yes.
multiplying it like our last
Re
guest said on the program. He said,
okay.
whatever it is you have planned, multiply it by 1,000.
Oh, great, great, great. If I add to that, I'll say reinvent, and multiply. We've heard the acronym, the SMART way of setting your goals, the acronym SMART, which means that your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. I mean, almost every forward thinking professional or polymobile professional knows that. Beyond that, you need to learn to amplify what you're already doing. Sometimes people get into the new year confused, people get into the new year with so much uncertainty. You know, you have to look at what have I been doing that has been working for me. What are the things I have received requests for help the most? What are the areas I have received recommendation the most? Now, how can I amplify these things? And what new knowledge or information can I leverage to help me do better, reach more people, and affect more lives, or perhaps make more money within what I've been doing before? That is a great way to set perspective for yourself.
For the
Yes,
new year. Fantastic.
very
So
well.
one of the areas we must set perspective for the new year is in our finance and
Most
in
definitely, I agree.
money management, making of money, multiplying the money,
Yes,
and managing the
yes,
money. And
yes,
that brings us to your area of expertise. One of the
yes,
ways people are making good money now, because I listened to Gary V, who said that
yes,
as much as people try to condemn, people try to put down, people try to say it's not true, it's fake, it's not. He said test everything, and so
yeah,
he has bitcoins that he has bought, and he has
yes,
kept it, hoping that one day when the value increases. And recently, the value of
yes,
Bitcoin went off the roof, and so people
very
were
true.
cashing out as they usually use in digital currencies. People were cashing out
Yes,
because they bought many years ago and they just bought and kept. Like Gary said, they were testing it. May I just put this
yes,
$1,000 here? And
yes,
today, that $1,000 worth of Bitcoin has improved. So everybody
yes,
this year would want to multiply their money, and
very true.
cryptocurrencies is one area that people are going to believe. Talle, let's bring it back even. There are many people now who don't
Okay,
understand all this thing we're saying now. What's the difference?
okay,
Bitcoin, blockchain,
mm,
cryptocurrencies. What are
okay,
all these? I know blockchain is the whole web that controls everything. Bitcoin is a
okay,
particular coin.
mm,
There's
mm.
Tatcoin, there's Ethereum, there's these things are cryptocurrencies. Am I correct? Please correct me. Put it right so that people will understand.
Okay, for the layman and for the average man who do not understand the disparity and the differences between these buzzwords, we have the blockchain, we have the Bitcoin, and cryptocurrency. So I'm going to try to break it down for you, right? Now, blockchain is a phenomenon. It is a public ledger that allows people to share value. And for the first time in the history of humanity, there is a solution to certain things that the internet could not fix. For instance, the issue of trust, the issue of permissionlessness, the issue of borderlessness, the issue of double spending, the issue of inflation, right? And this is one of the things, or these are rather, these are one of the things, these are some of the things that blockchain came to fix. So in simple terminologies, blockchain is a public ledger that allows people to share value for value without the interference of a third party. So I
So
can make a
blockchain is like the
transaction.
bank.
Yes, it's like an open bank without locker rooms and without secret rooms and and all that. It's a public ledger. It's a public accounting platform that anywhere in any part of the world can access the data and the information and the value that you put on it. All right. And if you try to play smart to edit or to mutilate any of the data on your particular copy of that accounting book, it doesn't leave the other copies that are existing in different countries in the hands of lots of people spread across the world. So it is like a magic book. You put in data, it automatically reflects in other copies of the magic book spread across the world. And if you try to erase the data in your own copy of the magic book, It doesn't mean that it has been erased in other copies of the magic book. So with this technology alone, you can assassinate corruption. With this
Mm.
technology alone, you don't need trust. With this technology alone, you can reduce the quality of evil that is being perpetrated in humanity today. That is why a lot of governments, a lot of organizations are scared of this technology. And, for me as a young person, I found it as a very interesting space, and I decided to learn more about it. And as one who's called to a lot of people, I have people in my tribe that look forward to learning from me. I decided to take steps deeper into learning about this, and I found it really interesting. So that is blockchain for you. It's completely different from a lot of things you see out there. So blockchain is just a platform, and the first application that was successfully built on the blockchain is the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin technically made blockchain famous. Bitcoin is the most successful application on the blockchain network today. And Bitcoin is blockchain, because without the Bitcoin, blockchain wouldn't have some sense, like wouldn't make sense to anybody. So there were some applications that were attempts to be built on the blockchain, but they were not successful. So Bitcoin was the first application, and Bitcoin is a digital currency that is highly encrypted, created with cryptography by a fellow or a pseudonym called Satoshi Nakamoto. He wrote the white paper in 2008, and he released the Bitcoin protocol in 2009. And since then, there's been, volatility in the price action of the Bitcoin, and beyond just the price action, the Bitcoin has come to bring a lot of disruption in the finance sector, right? So what I like to call Bitcoin is democracy. Bitcoin is democracy because it is the opportunity that the average man and the middleman has to play in the financial space. Is the average man's opportunity to get liberation, to get liberty, to get freedom from the fangs of the cabals. Bitcoin is true democracy, currency of the people, for the people, and by the people. So if you're not yet paying attention to such a phenomenal technology or to such a phenomenal revolution, you need to pay attention, because this is the future. Remember the days of typewriters? We thought that was the in thing at the time. And a lot of the people in that generation, it wasn't my generation, a lot of the people in that generation didn't really embrace the internet. They refused to challenge themselves to learn how to use the internet. And what happened? By the time the internet became a big buzz, those of them who were still stuck with their typewriters and fax and all of that became a blast from the past. So the future of money is in digital currencies, and not just the kind of that we have in PayPal, but in cryptographically created currencies that would allow people to share value and people to transact without trust. So Bitcoin is what made blockchain technology famous. And cryptocurrencies are basically currencies that are created with cryptography on the blockchain network. So finally, to explain these three buzzwords, blockchain is a technology that gives you a platform to share value with people across the world without the interference of a third party. And Bitcoin is the first application that was built on the blockchain. And cryptocurrencies are digital, highly encrypted currencies created with cryptography on the blockchain network. I
So
hope this serves.
Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency,
Yes,
just
it's a
like all the other
cryptocurrency.
currencies.
Yes, and any
So
coin that is not crypto, that is not Bitcoin, is called altcoins, alternate currency. So we have the Ethereum, we have the Litecoin, we have the Flow, we have Verge, we have,
Tatcoin.
yeah, I hear of that too, and lots of other coins that are in the coin market cap.
So how do these coins relate to Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin superior to all these other? Because right now you rarely hear about Bitcoin. What you hear is Ethereum and all the others going on now. Are they
Yeah.
like naira to dollar? You know what I mean? The dollar supremacy to naira and all the other world currencies, or they are a fraction of the Bitcoin, or they are same one and same as the Bitcoin.
Okay, great. Sorry to take you back a little bit. I believe there are some people here that I need to say something to help them with clarity. Yeah, and then I'll jump right back to your question now. All right. So
Okay.
now, the blockchain that I just spoke about is like a two-edged sword, right? It has the technology and the currency. I'll say that again. Blockchain I just spoke about is like a two-edged sword. It has the technology and the currency. So as a young person on this call, you need to find out how you can play best on this food chain, either the technology part or the currency part. So in the technology part, there are different opportunities. You can become a blockchain developer, you can become a blockchain analyst, you can become a blockchain educationist like myself. I belong to the International Blockchain Council. You can become a blockchain advocate, right? Different things that you can do within the blockchain technology space. And the currency part is the cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is a fusion of two words. Crypto means encrypted, and currency means, currency,
Money.
current, that is flowing, money. So if you put that together, encrypted money, money that cannot be hacked. And since the invent of the blockchain technology, the network has never been hacked. A broker exchange can be hacked, but a blockchain network can never be hacked. There has never been a successful hack on the blockchain network because it is highly encrypted with high mathematical formula. So back to your question, Bitcoin is the king of all cryptocurrencies because it is the first successful application that was built on the blockchain, and its initial issue value was around 0.05 cents thereabouts. Can't remember exactly right now, but basically it was less than 50 cents, less than $1, right? And the idea of the currency was that it's going to grow based on the forces of economics: demand, supply, acceptance, adoption, utility. These are the five forces and five parameters that drive the value of Bitcoin. So you know what helps Bitcoin is the first mover's advantage. So what happens? A lot of people studied Bitcoin, studied the protocol, studied the source code, studied everything, and decided to model that idea into other projects. So, like I said before, the parameters that drive the value of every cryptocurrency is pure economics: demand, supply,
Supply.
acceptance, adoption, and utility. So it means that for there to be a successful cryptocurrency, it must have at least five of these major parameters. There are others, but these are the five that, by research, I know makes a cryptocurrency a strong and legitimate one. So there came Ethereum that came to create a more robust project, a more robust blockchain that became a household name and became a shelter for many other cryptocurrencies to thrive. So the Bitcoin network, being the first, had some limitation. It had some lapses, and when you create something, the next person that is trying to create it will improve on what you did, fill up the loopholes, and come up with a better product. And that's what Ethereum came to do. So Vitalik Buterin is the creator and founder of Ethereum. So he created a blockchain modeling after the Bitcoin blockchain and created the Ethereum as the native token for the Ethereum blockchain. And Bitcoin can only house itself. The Bitcoin blockchain is not robust. It's not flexible, right? It's quite rigid. So Ethereum came to solve that problem. It had some other faults anyways, but the Ethereum network became a very robust blockchain that can house thousands of other projects in it that are not necessarily Ethereum. So a lot of developers, a lot of researchers decided that, instead of us building our own blockchain from scratch, we can house our projects on the Ethereum network. And that is how Ethereum became an acceptable token in the world today and is the monster it is today. It has grown from less than $1 to over 1,400. In fact, we should be celebrating because today it just crossed an all-time high of $1,440 in just about 6 years of its creation. So the same way, after Ethereum, other blockchains started coming up. Other people started understanding the value of building a community around an idea, around a cryptocurrency project. So that's why we have lots of these other coins coming up. So yes, and recently we heard that Facebook is coming up with their own cryptocurrency as well. So a lot
I
of
heard so too.
corporations, a lot of corporations, a lot of companies, a lot of communities are beginning to find the idea of decentralization as a very interesting idea. Yes.
So what will the like you just mentioned the new currency that Facebook is trying to work on, with the power that Facebook is wielding on the internet right now,
Okay.
if they start a currency, how is that going to affect the regular currency that we know? If they start one of these digital currencies that we can use to actually buy and sell online, because most businesses now have moved online. If they now say we can't use the regular, I don't know what name to call it now, the regular
Traditional
cash we use,
currencies.
traditional
Yes.
currency. Yes, that would be
Yes.
a nice word to use. If we can't use the
Yes.
traditional currencies to sell, then we can use whatever currency, Bitcoin, Tatcoin, Ethereum, and
Yes.
whichever one Facebook is coming up with.
Yes.
How does that affect the traditional currencies?
The truth is, cryptocurrencies are disruptive, right? It brings democracy and it brings decentralization. It means instead of power to be in the central banks, power is decentralized. That's why governments are scared. But if they really understand the concept, they can take a spot in this whole food chain. But let me leave that aside. Now there are problems that the fiat currency, FIAT, fiat currency talks about paper money, the regular traditional currencies that we have. Just the way we've moved from cowries to rolling stone to precious stones to gold, now to dollars, pounds, naira, yens. Now we are evolving into digital cryptocurrencies. Same way, for instance, if Facebook decides to launch, not decide, if Facebook eventually launches their own cryptocurrency, what happens is that or it becomes the native token for all transactions in the Facebook network. Instagram belongs to Facebook. WhatsApp belongs to Facebook. That's a network. And he understands the power of a community, the power of numbers, right? Facebook has billions of users today, and many of these users do paid advertising. They do a lot of things on the platform. So this digital currency powered by this company will be the native currency that will be used for all these transactions. And they can decide to offer relatively lower prices or lower tariffs for anyone who disses the US dollar to spend their own internal cryptocurrency. So that way, the young man is creating an economy for himself. It becomes a decentralized economy. So even if the US dollar is having a problem, there's a hedge, for these people that buy into the Facebook cryptocurrency, right? So that's how it works. A lot of people are losing trust in paper money because inflation is
The
one
value keeps
big
going up and
problem.
down
It
every
keeps
day.
going down. If you put in ₦1 million, $1 million in your account, a year later is never the same. It's never the same. It's never
True.
the same, right? It's never the same. And the price volatility of cryptocurrency is what gives a lot of people some excitement, and they take advantage of this volatility and they print money out of thin air. That's where the second part of blockchain comes. Talked about the technology and the currency. So, for instance, we have people who are specialized in trading, who are full-time traders today, and they just sit in their laptops or with their mobile phones and they watch price action and they take advantage of this price action. So that's what a lot of people do, and they make a heck of income from it.
So, Talle,
Yes,
everyone
sir.
has everyone is hearing about Bitcoin. We are seeing a lot of young people who, in quotes, they call Yahoo. You just see them, and the next thing you hear is that they are into Bitcoin. What is it that attracts these young people, and how is it that they are able to make so much money from this thing? And in quotes, this money is supposed to be legit money. How is it that they make so much legit money from this thing that we, the normal guys, normal Segun man, doesn't know about? How is it so?
I won't say much about that, but I'll say just a little about that. I'm privileged to be one of the benefactors of cryptocurrency, right? And I can tell you it's a life changer, right? It's like I said at the zenith, or at the beginning of this conversation, I said it's the average man's opportunity to play on a level ground with the rich and the wealthy, right? Even though it's a zero-sum game, it's a game of numbers. And if you understand the game very well, you can play well and cash out eventually. But from the question you're asking me, some of these people that are saying they are Bitcoin traders, that's just part of the downside of this cryptocurrency. yes, everything has its own good side and the bad side. But one of the bad side is the fact that transactions are anonymous. There is no name tags on transactions, unlike in paper finance transactions. You can trace bank transactions, trace where it came from, and all of that. So I believe what some of these people do is take payments in cryptocurrencies so that it's anonymous and this can be traced to them. So I don't really support that. That's not part of my value system, and I wouldn't want to talk much about that. I would like to focus on the one I know. The one I know basically is where you get to be a broker, a trader, and one who legitimately trades the cryptocurrency market. A lot of our community members who are traders on this call, I share the link with them and they're on this call, and I've seen a heck of young people in my traders community change their lives, their finances, their family, upgraded everything about their lives because they learned the skill of trading. Right? They learn the skill of trading. Just like every other skill you learn is learnable. Anybody can learn it. And thankfully, I've been able to pay the price, made some mistakes, lost money in millions of naira, and I've found my stability in this space, and I've found a formula that works, right? And today I'm able to consult for companies, for even bank managers, and for different categories of people. And I have students that I'm teaching how to trade, and they are able to maximize this space and make a heck of income, insane profits from this space. So yes, it's possible to make money from Bitcoin legitimately. It's very possible.
Let me pause you. I'm going to, I think the next question on everybody's minds will be, how do we plug into this? You are the expert, tell us. But I will not do that until I play this video. After this video, Talle is still here. It will come. If you have questions for Talle, I'd like you to put them on the comment section. We'll take them immediately. We'll come back after watching this video. So just watch this video. I'll be right back, and you would see what you need to know about how you can plug into this, and Talle will be answering your questions. So put your questions in the comment section. I'll be right back immediately this video finishes playing. All right, so I'm back. I hope you watched that video, and there are some things Talle can definitely show you how to go into this full time. I'm not trading cryptocurrency yet, but I know that the world is moving in this direction. Hence, I brought Talle today, who I have known, I have observed from a distance his consistency in doing this. And Talle, what you do not know is that we have talked about you. Quite a few of us have talked about you behind the scene, and everybody, when we say cryptocurrency, everybody's saying Talle. Yeah, you don't know Talle. I said, I know Talle. I've seen what he's doing and all. And they're like, yeah, his guy is doing so much. And you can see from the comments from his team guys who are on the call right here. So Talle, next question, final question for the night will be, how do people here plug into this? So what I want you to tell us is, what is the easiest way to get into this? What is the beginner's way of getting into this? Don't tell us you need 1 million naira to start. No. Tell us what you know is. I just got into farming, and getting into farming, I didn't have to get in with a huge amount of money. There's this crowdfunding they do for farming, and I joined a small group. Put some money in there, and I'm watching to see how the returns will be. As it gets better, I go in. But there was the ability for me to get in, through the window, if I put it that way. There was a small window that I could get in through, and that's what I want my listeners here today to get. So what's the easiest way to get in?
Thank you so very much, Mr. Segun. So as a business coach, I believe in bootstrapping. and I believe in growing small, right? And I get this question a lot. Some people say, see, I don't want to go in big. I just want to, we don't even, as a consultant in the cryptocurrency space, I wouldn't even recommend for a new timer to come in big because you're going to blow your account. That's the truth. You need to start from an average rate, and grow continuously. Now, to further talk about how best you can plug in, there are layers, there are different levels you can plug in, and there are different ways you can play in the cryptocurrency space depending on your personality. So, for instance, I'm interested in agriculture as well. Probably we're going to have a conversation about that, and you give me a back pass into how you got into that. But I don't intend to be actively involved in agriculture, right? So because of my personality, because of what I represent, I may not have the time, the patience, and the diligence to follow through. So I would want something I can get involved in agriculture passively. So that's because it's me. But I have some friend, probably is on this call, is a PhD holder and is in our community, and he's actively involved in agriculture. So what do you do if your job doesn't allow you the time to probably engage in crypto trading, to look at charts, to look at all those graphs and monitor price action? What do? Find out from a coach how best you can play. But for being on this call, I'm going to give you free. So you can become an investor, or you can become a swing trader, or you can become a day trader. Now I'll break it down, these three down. There are other layers. As an investor, there are tiny opportunities you can plug into with $200, $300, $500, $400, as little as that. And there are some we call pre-sales. You can get involved in buying cryptocurrency projects that are new, that have practical use cases, but fantastic roadmap, and you can invest in these coins. Some of these projects are tech royalty projects, crypto tech royalties. All right. And I've been able to guide a couple of people to take advantage of these crypto tech royalties, and amazingly, it turns little investment into insane profits. Like, I've seen a lot of people, some are on this call, literally their $200 investment going to as much as $20,000, as much as $2,000, $50,000. And in fact, there was even an analogy, a practical illustration I showed in one of my trainers. I think it should be on my YouTube channel, where someone used just about $10 to make over 60 million naira. It's crazy. It sounds crazy, but it's true. It's practical. It's practical. I've seen certain things with this eye, so it's practical. And so you can begin to learn of these ways that you can invest passively in crypto. But that's for those who want to be passive investors. Also, as an investor, you can also invest in companies that can help you trade, and they pay you monthly dividends. So we have companies that are reliable, that are well researched, that have a track record, and they are well regulated. They work with licensed traders, and you can invest with them, and you can be sure you will earn cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin, every month on a monthly basis, and they can even give you 3x of your investment in a stipulated duration of time. Some people on this call are also on such platforms. So that's what you do as an investor. There are lots. You can invest in masternodes. You can invest in mining. A lot of persons on this call invested in miners masternode, and they are making money on a daily basis, and they are going to be doing that for life. And we just have different layers of investment. You don't need to lift a finger. All you need to do is the one-time setup, and you go to sleep. And on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, depending on the particular opportunity you are able to take advantage of, you earn money consistently. That's as an investor. Now, as a swing trader, I have a lot of big guys on my list as swing traders. Some of them are engineers. Some of them are surgeons. We have over 10 surgeons in our community, and sometimes they just take a break from their surgical room, and then they are in the crypto market to just do an assignment I gave to them. One is even a cardiovascular surgeon. We have pilots, we have military men, so they don't have all the time, but they are still participating in the crypto space. So you can become a swing trader. You just learn how to buy and sell. You don't need to be an active day trader like myself or like some persons on this call. So you can just buy some cryptocurrencies at a particular support level or support region, or at a particular low region, and then maybe in 6 months time or in 3 months time you receive an alert. Will show you how to set your alerts, or you can also learn how to set your alerts in certain platforms. There are applications that make these things really easy. You can set your alert like when the price hits this particular mark, alert me, to send an alert to your mobile phone or to your email, right? And then you just log on to your exchange broker platform, and then you engage a sale transaction. So probably you bought some of these cryptocurrency at maybe $5, and in 6 months time is about $150. That's some great profit. So you don't need to day trade, just buy and keep it, so later on you swing it, right? So that's another way to play in the space. The final way, which I'll mention here, is the day trader. This one it's more intense, it's quite mentally tedious, and it's for people that have the time and that have the passion to really engage in the cryptocurrency market, and specifically people who enjoy numbers, who enjoy playing with numbers. And we have people who print $100 daily, $200 daily, $300 daily from thin air just by day trading. And if you do that cumulatively in a month, you will be amazed how much you'll be making and how many more people you can help with that fund that is coming to you.
And all this is legit.
Yes, completely legit. Completely legit. Yes, sir.
Okay, so there's a question I want to throw at you. Somebody put that question there.
All right. Yes, sir.
It says there are Odika Chukuka. It says there are so many cryptocurrencies and coins today. Is it possible to have fake? If yes, how do we identify the fake?
All right, there's what we call shit coins in the cryptocurrency space. There are what we call shit coins. What they mean is cryptocurrencies that are out there selling at a particular price, but they don't have inherent value. They don't have a use case. They are not sustainable. Their roadmap is not thick, right? You don't invest in such coins. Some people hear of cryptocurrency now. Oh, this person bought this coin and sold at this, and they rush on their own and go and buy coins. See, many of us have gotten our fingers burnt, so we've mastered the game. So don't just try to rush off on your own and just buy any coin that you see. For every coin purchase we make, there are hours of research, deep down research. I have people in our research team here, deep down research that go down to check and be sure that the forces of economics, the indices that drive price action, are in favor of these coins. Before you just go and buy, you don't just go on an exchange and see a cheap coin and buy. It can be cheap, amazing, but shit coin, right? You can buy at $10, you think it's cheap. You want to have the story of someone who bought at 10 and sold at 100, and the next you know, it goes deep. You bought at 10, is now 0.5. So please, I don't know if I'm answering your question. Is it possible to have fake? Okay, yes. How do one identify fakes? Great. I'm going to give you one tool that will help you. Coinmarketcap.com. Write it down, whoever you are, wherever you are listening to me. Coinmarketcap, coin as in physical coin, market where you buy stuff, cap, face cap, coinmarketcap.com. I don't know whoever can type that. If there's any of my team members, you can type that in the comment section. Coinmarketcap.com. Yes, that is one platform that will save you a lot of headache, right? And what it does for you, it's the biggest directory. Thank you so much, Mr. Segun. It's on your screen, coinmarketcap.com. Now, this is one of the best tools you can have in your research. So for every coin someone tells you, you need to go on this site. You see a search bar, type the name of that coin there. It's going to give you a rundown of that coin. If it's not on that website, first of all, then you've got to have your eyebrows raised. But if it's on the website, if it's on this directory, this is the directory where all the top cryptocurrencies are arranged and rated by market capitalization. You're going to see their 24 hours volume. You're going to see the level of demand. You're going to see the total supply, the circulating supply,
So
the maximum
it's
supply.
like the stock exchange of cryptocurrency.
Exactly. So it's the directory, and it gives you an analysis. You're going to see the all-time high, all-time low. You're going to see all those details, and it to give you perspective on, oh, is this a worthy investment, or am I buying the top, or am I buying the bottom? What am I going to do with this information? So you brainstorm, and we call this fundamental analysis. So before you make buy decisions, make sure you have three analyses in place: the fundamental analysis, the technical analysis, and the sentimental analysis. A lot of my students know that. So these are certain things that help you, and you become a sound investor. I mean, we've lost money, so we have to have sense.
I'm telling you,
For
and
me to lose money anyhow,
this is
now,
not the season to lose money anymore.
nah, you can't afford that. So please, I recommend you. I mean, it might just be a little. This is not me advertising anything. Trust me, I say no to offers at this level. So this is not me advertising anything really, but you need to get some information. Get into a mentorship cycle. Get into a community. Get
Yeah,
into
so
a
I'm
platform.
coming
Get
there.
a coach.
I'm coming there,
All right.
Talle. I'm coming there. So
Okay.
there are a lot of
Okay.
questions, but we cannot answer it all. Like somebody said, Ben, I saw your question. Said, can you explain Paxful in Bitcoin? As a layman, I don't know anything about that. So what I'm going to say is, Talle, there are a lot of people who already want to even invest. Somebody says, let me just show you some of the comments. I'm interested in the $200 investment. Some other person says 200 to 300 investment is not bad as long as it's legit. Um, this person said, I have 100K, I want to invest and earn passive income with it. So there are a lot of people who want to, how can one invest with you? This
Okay.
other person says, thanks for the info. Please, how do I get registered on your platform? Another person wants to know how to throw more light on mining and all of that. So now all these questions will be going deeper, and conversations with Segun is not for us to go very deep. Conversations with Segun is to show you the opportunity. The question now, Talle, will be, how do we meet you? How do we meet you from outside here? I should get a percentage, Talle, from all these people coming to you from here. I should
You
get a
should.
percentage.
You should.
So, but
You should.
everybody can get Talle on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. His name there is Talle Davidson. Talle is Talla. Let me put the name right there so that they can see it. I'm putting a banner up now. Talle is
Thank you, sir.
Talla Davidson. All right, that's the name. If you go to Facebook, if you go to YouTube, Instagram, just type this name. You will see him there. Reach out to him. Tell him you are from Conversations with Segun and that you want to take it further. He will definitely help you get some more information on what to do. I will be investing. Maybe not now, but I'll be investing very soon. Put some money together, then talk to Talle. I have seen him do it over time. So I know that he can actually make it work. I've also heard, what he doesn't know is that I've had people come back to me to say, well, I've worked with Talle, this is how far we have gone, and he's doing, and that's why I got confident to say, come on the program, because bringing him here already is putting my integrity on the line, and I don't mind putting my integrity on the line for him, for what
Thank
he
you.
has done thus far. All right,
I
so
appreciate that. That's very kind
send a message.
of you to say.
If he's not reaching to you properly, you can come back to me. I will reach out to him for you, and you can be sure that you will get a good deal on whatever you are doing in the crypto space. Talle is a good guy. I've known him for a long while with Chunu TJ, John Obides. We've come a long way. Treasure Carlo. These
Yeah.
people we have all been in the same space, for a while. But Talle, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Thank you for
Thank
what
you
you've
so
taught
much.
us. And we hope that as many of these guys that are coming in from here to join you will get benefit for their money, and their money is invested will reap many more monies. And guys, when you invest and you make money, don't forget that these conversations with Segun that you heard it first. All right. Final
Yeah.
word,
Can I say
Talle.
something? Yes.
Yes.
Final words. Please, guys, please. It's not all rosy, and don't be in a hurry to jump into investment. First of all, I don't take investments from anybody. You can't invest with me as a matter of principle, right? I don't trade with anybody's money. Whatever I have in my portfolio is 100% mine. I don't trade with anybody's money as a matter of principle. So you can't invest with me. If anybody comes to you and say they are taking money to invest with Talle, is a scam. So That's aside. Now, whatever investment we are recommending for you is third-party investments. Maybe a company you're going to see, you will link you up with the website and all that. Not you giving me money to trade and pay you returns. I don't do that. Thirdly, please, I beg you guys. I don't know who's listening to this. I beg you, go for the knowledge first. You see, your foundation determines how far you go. If you want to play in this space, don't be in a hurry to say, I want to buy this, buy that. No, don't be moved by the shiny objects. I'm successful at a level in this space, but don't let that move you. Please go for the knowledge. Or if you come to me and you're asking about investment, I will first point you to the knowledge that will give you the background and the foundation for you to invest properly, so that you know what you're doing. Please don't jump just like that, because we've had a lot of people run off after a meeting like this and they feel like, oh, I've gotten what I need. They just go and start buying. You're going to mess up. Trust me, I know what I'm saying. And we've put up a basic understanding of the crypto, wrapped it up in a course, and that is a course that you can acquire. When you come to me, I'm just going to give you the weight you can access that course. And please don't think I'm trying to sell you. No, I'm not. I'm trying to help you, because the information there was researched from my life, practical experiences, my mistakes, my wins. I pour them into that course. It's a video course. You're going to hear me teach for over 4 to 5 hours. And if you get that course, you're going to be having balanced information that will help you make decisions even in the crypto space. And then we have a support community that will help you. We have fantastic leaders in over 11 countries: Sweden, in Ghana, in South Africa. We have different people, London, Ukraine. We have different people, professionals you can meet in the hub that can support you, answer your questions, and you can make friends there. So once you buy the course, you have access to our private hub and our traders hub. And trust me, that will be the best decision you make. If you're a crypto elite and you're in the house, type in the comment section that you're proud to be a crypto elite. Let people know that we are the best crypto community right now in Africa. So guys, that's my final words to you. Make sure you get that course and be part of what we're doing. We're creating a movement, and our movement is to raise crypto millionaires in different professions. God bless you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Talle. Thank you for your time. I know you could do this over and over and over and over. You're always making presentations everywhere. And thank you for agreeing to come on Conversations with Segun. I truly appreciate you. And it has been a worthy time of learning for me and for everyone right here. Thank you for coming. Do have a wonderful night, Talle. We hope to have you sometime again soon. And we hope that everyone who comes to invest will get the knowledge and also make some money out of it. All right?
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Have a fantastic night.
Bless you, brother. All right. So that's been Talle, Dr. Talle Davidson. I see some crypto airlights in the house. Mary Egbuta says, proud to be part of the crypto airlights. Fantastic. I'm proud to be a crypto airlight. Chiamaka. Wow, cool. Crypto Hot Wheels says, proud to be an airlight. All right. There are a lot of them here. On Novo, proud to be a crypto airlights club member. Fantastic. Kola Wale says, thank you, Dr. T. Well done. All right. Thank you everyone for watching tonight. And I'm sure we all had a fantastic time. I'll be back here next Tuesday, and I want you to be back here with me again. This year we are rolling from back to back. What's the word now? Bumper to bumper. We are doing it big on Conversations with Segun. Next week, Tuesday, I have the first lady on Conversations with Segun for the year, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss. You can be sure that when we bring guests here, they are tested and trusted and approved. So you just keep it there with us. If you have not already registered in our community, the easiest thing for you to do is to get in here, bit.ly or register CWS, and register. We'll take you to a Telegram group where you'll be getting information of when we'll come online and who's going to come on, tips and snippets. You'll be getting all right there when you register right here and you know when we are here without any stress. All right, so that's been my time tonight. I want to thank everyone for joining. I want to thank my family for giving me the time to be here with you guys tonight. I could have been with them tonight, but I'm with you here. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to Talle, my guest, and thanks to you. Do have a fantastic night, and I'll see you next Tuesday.